Greetings and salutations, YouTube. Thomas out here. Here is my review for the new Transformers prequel film, Bumblebee. Now, I gotta say up front, I actually like the first four Transformers movies. I mean, they aren't great films that much, but I kind of had fun with them. But they also had The Last Night, and that was, to me, that ended up being the nail in the coffin for Transformers. So I was curious when they announced that they were going to do Bumblebee. I mean, it sounded like a pretty dumb idea to just do a spinoff, especially after how terrible the last one was and how not so critical received the other Transformers got. But then they announced that Michael Bay's not returning to direct, and instead Travis Knight was brought on. I almost said Travis Scott. That would be a different Transformers movie, by the way. If Travis Scott was to direct. Anyway, as I was saying, so I was curious to see how a Transformers movie without Michael Bay's fingerprints will be. I gotta say, I simply really dug Bumblebee. To me, it probably is officially the best Transformers movie since the original. And this has come from someone who liked the part 2, 3, and 4. But this is the best one since the original. This movie takes place in the 80s, and you could tell this movie takes place in the 80s. It has there was lots of classic 80s TV references, like there was references to Alf, and there was also reference to 80s movies like Breakfast Club, and there's 80s music in here. You could tell a whole bunch that this movie's in the 80s. And pretty cool too, because Transformers the movie got released in the 80s, and I believe Transformers was big in the 80s. I think the pop culture began in either the 80s, I believe. To be honest, I don't really know much of the history of Transformers, but I think it was the 80s when Transformers started to became big. To be honest, I never really knew about Transformers since I was little, since later in life, because was not born in the 80s. But anyway. As for Bumblebee, this movie was fun. It was pretty cool seeing John Cena in this. I guess you say he's technically one of the bad guys, but it was pretty cool seeing him pop up in this. I mean, I'm becoming a big fan of John Cena in movies. He was really good in Blockers. He's good in this. I'm actually curious to see him as Duke Nukem. As Captain America, I don't think I could really see that, to be honest with you. Because he doesn't look like the Captain America type. But overall, and the lead actress in this, the actress name is Haley Steinfeld. I'm a big fan of her. What? I think she's a really terrific actress. When you talk about the original True Grit, of course she's an Oscar nominee, so there's that. But she's also been stuff like whether you talk about Itch of 17, Pitch Perfect 2 and 3. She is terrific, and I thought she was really amazing in this. I really like the chemistry between her and Bee. And Bumblebee is voiced by Maze Runner star Dylan O'Brien. And it has some interesting voice overwork. You had Angela Bassett in this, voicing a Decepticon. You had Justice Theroux in this. Let's see. Peter Cullen, of course, returns to voice Optimus Prime. So, for all you Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime fans, Peter Cullen returns as the voice of him. Perfect, because I really don't know if I can't really see any other actors voicing Optimus Prime other than Peter Cullen, because for some reason his voice is just incredible as Prime. And also the action in this was pretty cool. It also had some pretty funny lines here. There's some funny stuff that happens in the movies. But yeah, this movie was completely loads of fun. I mean, you don't even have to watch the other Transformers movies to even get this film. So if you haven't even bothered checking out the other Transformers movies, you can still watch this movie completely blind, because it's a prequel of sorts. And if they do it, like, end up doing another Bumblebee film, I'm not seeing another one. I mean, it'd be cool. I'd love to see Bumblebee back again and maybe get Travis Scott back to direct, or not Scott, Travis Knight, I meant. Why do I keep calling him Scott? Oh, whatever. Anyway. Overall, definitely check out Bumblebee. I think you'll have a blast with it. Let me leave it to you guys. Did you have a chance to check out Bumblebee? If so, what you do of it? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.